Alright, Dan. I know you want to hear what I'm thinking, so I figured I'm going to give this record audio thing a chance and see how it plays out. So, I was going to land tilted, accidentally jumped early, saw the meteor, never landed here before, so my first time landing here. Nearly get the AK. Didn't realize it's low gravity, so this guy's screwed. Clearly a lot of people land here. I can hear footsteps everywhere, but I don't realize that. I can't tell if people are on my level or not, I guess. Oh, there's a guy here. Bad aim right there. Missed it. He jumps back up like an idiot. Free kill, basically. Here's somebody else shooting at me, above me. Got shield on him. Get a couple headshots. 4 health. Not very good left, but also this is just a complete dry run, so I'm probably gonna fuck up a lot of the shit I'm supposed to say. But I know it's only for you, so I'm not too worried about what anybody else has to think. So now that I'm up here, I figure I hear shots. I'm gonna try to get some tags on people while I have this height advantage and I can't really be pushed. Also looking for some health first. Bandages, fucking sick. I'll probably fast forward some of this shit as we go on. Hear more shots. The guy's fighting. I thought the guy in the back died. I didn't realize he only got the shield cracked. Some tags on this guy. Notice the L2 spam. With the AK, you don't want to hold down the trigger. You also don't want to stay aimed in, because then your aim assist doesn't go away, but you don't get to exploit the snap-on function of the aim assist unless you could persistently tap L2. Find here a chest and get a shotgun, which is great. Get my med kit on because I want to get over 100 health so I can survive a blue pump. I can't decide if I want to drop the extra AR or not, but I figure I don't have any reserve AR ammo, so I might as well continue to carry a couple ARs. There should be the survivor over here. He knows I'm somewhere behind him, but he clearly doesn't care because he's just spraying into the dusty depot instead of sneaking up on opponents. So I already can tell just by how fast he's shooting the AK and by the fact that he's shooting from this far away that he's probably not that good of a player. Some tags on him, Bloom's on my side. He should have built a wall by then. He never built it, so I never really worried about it. He had his grenades out, so that's probably why he didn't build. I didn't realize that until now. Gotta get some mats because I only have 8 builds. I don't know if the guy he was shooting at is gonna push or not, so I'm gonna go back to where the other dead body is. See if there's any other weapons that I can take advantage of. Maybe some grenades or stinks. See some bandages. It's always worth carrying heals, even if they're fucking bandages. Alright, so I know there's at least one guy at depot because that's where this guy was shooting at. I hear the jump shotguns. I take this opportunity to go in and collect this loot while he's distracted. Just need to get some more AR shots. See the grenades, which is a good tech item that I always have. Can disrupt a fight. So I don't have too many mats. I have 200 total, roughly, so I know I can't really get into a build battle, but I'm guessing this guy at depot also doesn't have much mats. See more bandages, gonna grab those. I have no idea where this guy is. My guess is that fight's already over. I hear the footsteps. I can't tell if he's above or below me. I lucked out with him missing a lot of shots, and I also hit a couple headshots there, so. Definitely one of the shockwaves, the most overpowered tech item in the game. It's so useful late game now that there's no slipstreams, there's no ATKs, there's no ghost grenades. Mobility is a lot harder to come by in this game, and I think carrying shockwaves is super, super important, because not only does that help me rotate late game when I start playing my style, which is to kind of post up and hide late game, but it also helps me take high ground from guys who are really good builders, because I don't think I'm the best builder. So now I'm basically thinking, I'm fucked. I'm at depot. I have literally nothing for health. I don't really have the greatest of mats. I need anything. Oh, and there's a fucking llama. I honestly was thinking this is fucking God sending me a message. The Fortnite gods are telling me, this is your game, Joe. This is your fucking chance. Someone for a launch pad. Maybe a slurp. Neither. I do get minis though, which is nice. I did get a couple more shockwaves, and I got the mats. So now I'm not worried about getting into a fight. So over here, check out where the map is. Make sure there's nobody else rotating from retail. I don't think many people land the northwest corner of the map anymore, just because there's no, or northeast corner of the map, sorry, because there's no mobility up there. I guess the pressure plant works, but so I'm trying to decide, do I want to go to the broken house in the middle and hit the campfire, or do I want to just go straight to Loot Lake and use the rift to go, or the environmental rift, because I think that's super useful mid to late game to get your positioning. Whenever I'm in any of these cities that's near the Loot Lake, I go here just to try to get a good position. Also, you can use it to kind of scout what's going on, which I also find valuable. So I end up not needing to go to the broken house because I find these 5 apples. Look on here. I see that there's some loot in the ground. Somebody got a llama right there, or a care package. That's old loot. It's not a loot spawn spot. I don't really need mats, but I'm always trying to collect mats on the way because you never know when you need them. All the circles are different now. The circles in pub matches don't move, so you don't necessarily need... You don't need to get tons of mats because you don't got to worry about rotating and protecting yourself. As soon as you get to this 5th circle, it basically, you don't need mats anymore. It's obviously useful, but they're not as useful. So I have 5 kills right now, 21 people left. All I'm thinking is, I want to win the game, obviously, because I already had 2 games where I got to about 5 kills and died. But I also want to get some more kills, just because it's the only way to get better, is to try to challenge people. Get some mats, work on some advanced building techniques, which I'm fucking dog shit at. I'll probably just fast forward all this shit because it's totally useless to see. Alright, hit the roof to go. And now I'm just kind of scouting. I see the storm is closing. I'm going to wait till it closes before I glide to where I need to go. I see that it's predominantly over tilted. So I'm going to try to hit tilted first, because what happens a lot is tilted gets cleaned up pretty good, but there's always leftover shit. There's always leftover shockwaves, leftover minis, leftover shields. There's lots of shields in tilted. Lots of launch pads. So I'm going to try to get here before everyone else tries to rotate through and collect all the scraps. And I want to max out minis. I want to get max shockwaves. I would love to get a big pot on, maybe carry a slurp. I'd rather get a pump than this stupid tac shotgun as well. So I look at this opportunity to say most people are going to avoid tilted right now unless they're also hurting. And I'm probably in a pretty good spot. I don't hear anybody. Lots of loot here. I don't really know why people. It seems that people died here but didn't collect the loot after, because I feel like there's not a lot of opportunities to get killed from a distance in tilted because there's no building. So most of the fights here are with pumps around corners. But I hear chests everywhere, so I know it wasn't thoroughly looted. So I know I'm probably going to get a 50 pot somewhere. There's the extra shockwave. Now where is my 50 pot? And right here I see that ammo box. I don't really need the ammo, but then I say, well, what if I run into a rocket launcher later? I'm gonna go grab the rockets out of the. I'm gonna go start opening ammo boxes just in case I get some rockets or get a rocket launcher. Check up here for a 50 pot. I feel like there's always a 50 pot up here. Nope. Bang, there's a slurp. Alright, I know there's a chest here. Grab this chest and go get that slurp. I know there's more shockwaves everywhere, so I know the only way to get to that slurp is by using a shockwave. Which is annoying, but if you don't land on this building, there's no way to get to on top of it. Use a shockwave. Heal up. Minute and a half till zone closes. I kind of want to get out of tilted now because if somebody lands on me, I have such a big mat advantage that I don't want to be in a position where I can't use that. I have 1,500 mats. At this point, I don't really need the deagle anymore. I really just need... Well, I guess, I mean, it doesn't hurt, but with the pump, I really want to... I really need to combat at this point. Because I feel like I'd be outgunned by somebody with a combat and a scar. At this point, this area looks unlooted. I'm going to quickly scan through here. I hear that drop coming in. It's kind of straight ahead. I'm guessing that it's going to be uncontested, or if it is contested... Oh, there's shots fired and tilted. Take a quick look, but I don't want to get third-partied by somebody outside of tilted now that people are going to start rotating this way. So I'm going to go up here and try to get this drop. And here I notice this guy running over this direction. I think he's also going to the drop. I don't know. I'm going to try to get a couple tags on him. Again, I hit the deagle shot, and he doesn't build, and then Bloom was on my side. I did make sure to utilize the crouch to make sure that my reticle closed up a little bit. Hit all my shots with the AR. Back to the lobby, bitch. Alright, here comes that drop I want. Oh, I see shots fired in the distance. He's probably pretty weak. He's taking shots. Yes, he was pretty weak. Alright, hope for a scar here. But, lo and behold, I actually get the rocket launcher. I'm going to drink this slurp because I don't want anybody else to get it. I'm going to grab these shockwaves, grab my rocket launcher now, which kind of worked out that I opened those ammo boxes looking for rockets because I got those extra rockets. And now I know that this guy that was in the storm was fighting somebody else that was out of storm. So I want to try to hold that guy. I can tell that that part of the zone is not in. And so my goal is going to be, it's not a free kill, but I can put a lot of pressure on that guy and make him use a launch pad, make him use shockwaves, make him use his mobility to get over here. But looks like I gave that up to try to get a bit better positioning. And there's a shot. So now I know that that guy's still back over on top of Tilted Hill. And here I'm just building, instead of just building a ramp with a wall and a floor, like a teepee in front of it, I'm kind of building this 2x1. I know I have a lot of mats, so I can do this. I have a max brick and wood and steel. But now he can't pre-fire me because he doesn't know where I'm going to peek from if I want to get him peek shots. And I'm going to try to take advantage of the crouch peek mechanics that you can do, where you can pop up, fire a shot, get back down behind. Just try to get a couple tags on this guy. Let him know I'm here. Let him know I'm not going to let him rotate safely. Maybe make him burn his launch pad. Because there's 7 people left, and we're almost to the small circle. And the less launch pads out there besides mine, the better. I throw up a couple ramps to pick myself from that snipe I heard earlier that's on top of Tilted's other hill. Sounds like that guy has a bolt, so I'm not too worried about it. And there you go. He tried pre-firing me. I see him jumping around like a dipshit. I'm going to try to get some tags on him. Miss all my shots, but maybe I'll instill a set of false confidence in him. He thinks I have a bad shot. He can start ramp rushing me. Make sure there's nobody sneaking up behind me, going for a headshot. And here's where I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of like, do I peek and try to shoot him? Do I let him try to get comfortable? I don't know. I see he's struggling, trying to figure out how to edit his ramp, so I know he's not absurdly good. But again, anybody can have a combat in this game, so everyone's okay. I see him jumping around like an idiot. He moves down here. I just need to get a couple tags on him. I have the shockwaves to push him. I have the rocket launcher to break down his builds. I have the combat to fight him close quarters. There he goes. I wait till my crosshairs settle before I start shooting. That's super important. You always want to get that first shot accuracy. And then your bloom from crouch should help you from there. He uses the extra shockwave I left behind, so I'm going to shockwave back to him. Shockwave doesn't quite reach where he went. These are going to be mostly all my builds, so I know I have somewhat of an advantage here, unless he builds up. As he builds up, I'm going to start breaking him down. I start chopping him, but then I stop because I'm expecting him to drop down when he hears me chopping. Like that. And Gotta get the wall up. He misses his shots. I miss my shots. He starts building up again, so I'm gonna finish the job and chop the rest of this down. These are my ramps. I could just edit them, but at this point, ramps only take 2 swings. So I gotta chop him down. He's gonna drop down soon, so I gotta be ready for that. He tries to hit me. Thankfully, he falls to his death. So, 8 people left. I mean, 5 people left. I got 8 kills right now. I would love to get double digits, because I haven't gotten double digits yet this season, but pick up some extra shockwaves. I'm feeling good. I know I have 2 pads. I have 9 traps. I think I have a campfire or 2. I'm basically set for end game, less of having a scar, but I do have a pretty damn good loadout right now. Gonna set up my ramp instead of trying to panic build it. I know I don't need to get too high to get in zone. I don't want to fly right at this guy though, because he knows I'm there. I was expecting him to start shooting at me as soon as I launched, try to keep me out. I see this pad, I went to go for it, then realized I don't need the pad and I'll be stuck in tilt if I go for it. So I try to wiggle out. I'm unable to, but I don't hear anybody. There's 4 people left, so hopefully the guy up on top is getting focused by everybody else that's left in the lobby. I come across all these builds. I don't hear anybody again. This is really risky. I shouldn't have just ran through here like this, but I see the blue AR, gonna grab the blue AR, grab the extra rockets, and I'm just gonna recycle these builds, try to get up top. And if nobody starts shooting me, I'm gonna keep building all the way up till I get into a gunfight. I have the mats to build, so I can force somebody else to use up their mats right now. I don't even have to fire shots at them. I can just make sure that they're shooting. Fuck up a couple builds here because I'm just not that good. Fuck it up again. Fuck up my jump. Oh, fuck up another build. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck up another jump. Alright, now, I don't see anybody up here. I was definitely expecting somebody to start shooting at me when I came to the top. I see there's 3 people left. I got circle. This is where the circles just keep getting progressively smaller. So, I have circle. I'm going to fortify. I'm going to try to get ultimate high right here and make sure that if someone's going to contest me, they're going to use up a lot of resources or they're going to use up a lot of materials. So I reinforce again because I have 700 brick. I hear the shots and now I want to get involved in the fight. Ideally, as soon as they start fighting, I throw in extra shots. I see he's in that build. I'm going to try to get a rocket on him and shoot out his wall before it gets there so the rocket is full blast. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit him. I see him start ramping up at me. I get kind of worried for a second that he's going to be a god. And he stops, so he bluffed. He's not that good. I didn't see him shockwave, so I was lucky that he missed his shots. I maintained high ground, edited over him, and now the build battle starts. I don't know where the other guy died, but this is the point where he either runs out of mats or he realizes that I'm not an idiot and he can't just build over me. It's here when I get high, I realize he gives it up. Take this opportunity to put my minis on. And now I'm worried about him chopping me out. Even though I have the pad, I have the shockwaves. Ideally, I catch him while he's trying to chop it out, and I can get a rocket on him, maybe get a pump on him. I didn't hit him at all, though, so there's no way he's in a box healing. I hear the footsteps here. I know where he is. For some reason, he gets on the fucking drift board. I think he's going for a trick shot. Yep, went for the trick shot. Nice shot, man. Didn't really work out. The game was kind of anticlimactic, to be honest, but 9 kills is 9 kills.